Hi everyone, this is Miss Lady Shadow, and welcome back to FlexIT Girl. So on a previous episode, I introduced leg lifts and the importance of leg lifts to your core muscles and getting an ab workout. And on this episode, I'm going to follow up on that and show you some more difficult variations if you've mastered all the previous leg lift variations in the last episode. We're going to talk about different types of V-ups, which are an extension of leg lifts, and also leg lifts with a pull-up bar. So the first ones, V-ups, you can do on the floor, and then later if you have a pull-up bar, you can try out the more difficult leg lifts on there as well that I'll show you in a minute. So for your V-ups, you're gonna start by laying down on the ground. You already know I'm gonna emphasize the importance of keeping your toes pointed, arms extended. Make sure you don't arch, keep your lower back pushed into the ground. So V-ups basically are leg lifts where you lift the top part of your body as well. That would be 1, 2, 3. These are pretty difficult to do properly, so you want to really work on your alignment, and you want to make sure that you keep your legs together. Make sure your legs don't go different directions, all kinds of crazy. Keep everything straight and together. Try to touch your toes at the top. Make sure that you don't let your arms and legs fall all the way down at the end. Keep everything engaged, keep your core engaged. So if you can do even 10 of those properly, you're already really on your way to strengthening your core. Like with everything else that I always emphasize, alignment is just as important as the quantity of reps that you do. If you're having trouble doing 10 V-ups properly, then you might want to take a step back and try these baby V-ups and see if that's a little bit easier. Same thing. Flat back, lower back pushing down into the ground, arms up, pointed toes, except this time you're going to sit up and bend your knees. 1, 2, 3. Same thing. Try to keep your feet from touching the ground when you extend. Try to keep your arms from touching the ground behind you as you extend, and when you sit up, contract everything, engage all your muscles. So after you've done those 2 combinations of different types of V-ups, you're ready for your hollow man form, which is a hold that's the opposite of Superman. If you remember when we were talking about butt muscles and the back, we did Superman, which is just holding like this. And hollow man hold is very similar but engages your core. So toes pointed, feet off the ground. If you can keep your arms up, great. If you can't do it yet, keep your arms right here on your stomach. Don't push off the ground to support your legs. And just hold 20 seconds, 30 seconds. The goal should always be a minute, which is difficult to do, and I'm not gonna do it right now anyway. And just like Superman for your back, hollow man is a great way to finish out this group of exercises for your core. So now I'm gonna get a pull-up bar and show y'all what's probably the most difficult in the core progression series, and that is leg lifts from a pull-up bar. Miss Shadow. So for your pull-up bar leg lifts, you're gonna start by finding a pull-up bar, something to hang from. Start with your arms right next to your ears. Make sure your arms aren't too wide, aren't too close. Parallel as always to your shoulders. If you have room to hang with your feet straight, toes pointed, great. I don't, so I'm actually going to do the harder variety of leg lifts anyway. It's more difficult to start with your legs straight than it is to start with them all the way down, but if you don't have enough room or you want to challenge yourself, this is better for your core anyway. Legs straight in front, toes pointed, and then with your toes pointed, you're going to engage your core and raise your toes to the bar. These are very hard to do, which is why I save them for last. It's way easier to do if you can extend your legs, point your toes all the way down, and then bring your legs and toes back up to the bar. If you start from right here with your legs perpendicular to your hips, to your body, it's way harder, but you get a way more powerful core workout. If you can even do 5 of these, I think I did 4. I'll do one more when I'm done. If you can even do 5 to 10 of those, you're already well on your way to a really engaged core. If you can't even do 1, or if you can only do 1, that's still really great. Challenge yourself. by just hanging right here, and you can do little pulses. Point your toes, extend your legs. Those pulses also work your thighs, maybe a little bit in your hamstrings, but definitely amazing for your core. So make sure you try all of those and let me know how that goes. This has been FlexIT Girl. This is Miss Lady Shadow. Thank you. See you next week.
Yeah, I want you put it down.